What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle. Today in the world of indie games. It's been about a year and a half since we checked in on this title in early access. It's a game called Hellsign. It's a game that, like, when it came out, it had its flaws, but I really liked the idea that they're going for. Effectively, you're a modern Witcher in this game. If you really want to boil it down to its constituent parts, you are a underground mercenary who is effectively hired to go look at houses, go to look at locations and figure out what is haunting them, or what is killing people there, or what is taking people out outside the confines of government law enforcement, and take care of that issue so that the real world never really knows. It's a game that has changed a lot, actually. I played it for about 30 minutes prior to this just to kind of get my bearings back and remember how to play the game, and honestly, a lot of things have moved around. So we're going to start off a new game, and we're going to go ahead and go with a new game over here. We can pick our portrait. Doesn't really matter which one you pick. You can have whichever one you like. This guy's got a cigarette, so why not? I'm going to name this guy Bernie because he's burning one right now. You got a bunch of classes you can pick from. These classes are all going to come with skills and perks and their own talent trees and things like that are going to let you, like, develop them in their own way. Some will be better at combat and killing things like banshees and ghosts and giant monsters and things of that nature. Others will be better at, like, investigating and piecing together clues so that they get buffs when fighting those monsters to make up for the fact that they're not necessarily combat spec'd. So anyways, we've got the detective, who apparently is all about deduction and investigation with high-tech gadgetry. We've got the stalker. You would think that this character is like a stalker, like Russian style, you know what I mean? Like the stalker games, like he's a paranormal investigator looking for anomaly. No, dude, this guy is literally just a stalker. Like, he's a crazy person that stalks people. That's it. We've got a mercenary over here. This guy is ex-military. He loves guns. He loves violence. He's very good at killing things, but his investigative skills suffer because of it. We've got the renegade, who apparently is all about gambling. He's got an accuracy increase with guns. His throwables are a little bit better. And we've got the breacher. Apparently, he is proficient in heavy armor from the beginning and can dodge and run while wearing that heavy stuff. He's also got first aid, which means he can heal himself up if need be. We have the field medic, who comes with first aid and biochemistry, which makes them stronger, more physique fit, all that kind of stuff. We have the archaeologist, who is a treasure hunter, so you have a chance to find rarer signs when you're investigating things. Signs are basically like these runes or like clues that are around that kind of like key you in as to what's going on. The game sort of has like a mini game inside of it where you've got basically like a Necronomicon, and as you find like runes, you can basically put them into the book, and if you cross-reference them right, it'll give you buffs permanently against certain creatures at that location. We've got ninja. Apparently, ninjas are a thing. He can use specialized optical and protective gear and has ninjutsu, which means he can use geta and tabi. And then the drifter. So apparently this guy just plays guitar. That's it. Like, he just plays guitar. He doesn't have any other skills. I actually really prefer the mercenary because combat is one of those things that really gets you in this game. And the mercenary starts out with a little, like, Mac 11 looking thing over here, like a little Tech 9. And honestly, having access to an automatic weapon, like, at the beginning of the game makes a lot of the threats kind of moot. Like, it makes them not really matter. It allows you to kind of, like, circumnavigate the combat for a little bit entirely, which is pretty rad. Apparently, I have a jerry can full of gas as well, so I can light stuff on fire. Apparently, I also have, like, heroin or something over here. So that's fine. You know, everybody got problems. Everybody's got something they're trying to work through. I'm going to confirm my character. We are going to skip the tutorials because I know what I'm doing, and we're going to start the game off. At the beginning of the game, there's a couple important locations you need to know about. We've got our safe house. This is where we're going to be doing our investigations. There's going to be a number of tabs. This is where we level up. This is where we're going to be able to go through our notebook and figure out, you know, what the storyline is. The game does have an overarching storyline, but it is more a sandbox than anything else anyways, so it's really not that big of a job. We've apparently got past contracts over here. Alright, fair enough. Fair enough. We also have our Cryptonomicon over here, which is a wonderfully cool sort of animated thing that they've... I guess not animated, but illustrated would be the better word. They've got some cool illustrations in here, and it'll allow you to look at various critters that you've gone up against. Apparently, our character has, like, basic knowledge about kelpies and banshees, I guess. So there you go. And then we can also take a look at various cryptids that we have access to, and the cryptids that we have right now are basically just giant Australian spiders. That's right, this game is from Australia, so there you go. You can show your support. I always assume that everybody in this game is talking with an Australian accent. I can't do an Australian accent, so don't ask. It's not a thing that I can... I know, the entire comment section is just going to be like, Splat, do an Australian accent. I can't. We've got guns and baits over here. This is going to be the place that you go in order to buy, like, new gear and stuff. So we can go through here, and as we save up money, we're going to be able to buy new tools. We get knives, we can get mics, we can get EMF readers, all that kind of stuff. We've got a mysterious puzzle box over here. You know, lots of little things to play around with. If you're interested, there's also guns, so we can get our access to, like, you know, a fair amount of firearms. There's not a ton of them, but there's enough of them to kind of keep things interesting, especially since I don't really feel like combat is really sort of the focus of the game. We've got muzzle brakes, suppressors, we've got ammunition over here. We don't have any money, though, so, like, you're definitely going to need to, like, take some jobs. We also have the bar. If we go to the bar, that's where we're going to be able to take, like, our jobs and meet up with all the people from the underworld that are going to introduce us to kind of, like, this business of hunting ghosts and monsters. But we'll worry about that later. Let's take you guys out for a demonstration and kind of just, like, show you how this whole thing works. So randomly generated at the beginning. We've got a couple of jobs we can play around with. The only one here, this is the difficulty, in case you're wondering, these little pips that are up above the name of the location. We can go to this one right here. Forensic authorities have issued a contract for forensic specialists to collect evidence from a fresh crime scene. Note that some areas will be off limits. As a legit job, the sign rarity value is pretty poor, but with minimal threats, it's also going to be a relatively safe job. All right, let's go for it. So the average value of the signs here is like $6. Not very much, honestly. Probably not even worth the gas to drive on out there. I know what gas prices look like nowadays. They're expensive. All right, so here we are, loading on out of our cargo van. This is us right here. One of the things that I do like that they've added to the game is they put these little red zones in. So one of the big problems this game had in its early access is you didn't really know where the clues were. And so, like, the clues were almost always inside the building that was central to the map. But I saw a lot of players kind of, like, scanning around out in the mud and the dirt and just, like, wasting a bunch of time and getting frustrated. So I'm actually really, really glad that they added kind of those red hash lines to just be like, hey, there's nothing over here. Like, you don't waste your time. It was one of those little quality of life things that I think the game, yeah, that's a perfectly normal mural to put up on the wall of a murder house. Absolutely. That's exactly the sort of thing that we like to spray paint on the front of murder houses. There's a dead guy over here. I can analyze the corpse with some of my battery. Yeah, let's go ahead and reveal the identity of the cryptid that we're going to be going up against. It's more than likely probably just big-ass spiders. We are, after all, in Australia, so, you know, a large chunk of the threats are always going to be... they're going to be giant, big spiders, all right? Big-ass spiders. We're going to start going through some of these rooms. We got another dead guy in here. Let's break out the EMF real fast. EMF isn't picking up anything. We can analyze the dead guy over here, but I don't really see the point. What we're looking for is when the EF meter starts to make like a wee noise, that's when we're going to investigate. They've changed it around. So when the game first came out, every single picture, every single sconce, every single decorative item had to be investigated when you're in the area of a clue. And so you would just click on things, and eventually you would find the sign. They've made it a lot simpler now. It actually flows a little bit better. Open that on up. We got anything in here? Oh, we do. There we go. Right here. We found white fur, which is apparently evidence. Okay. Our goals at the moment is we got this forensic contract. There's 2 signs inside of here that we got to find. This is basically like a little, it's a little warm-up, all right? It's a little stretching exercise before we go further. Oh, there's spiders in here. All right, let me get my gun out. Hold on. Kick the door open, see where this guy comes from. And this place seems like it's been run through pretty good. Spiders, you in here? There he is. There he is. All right, let's wipe him out real fast. So the giant 30-foot spider has been taken out. Nobody has to worry anymore for the safety of, you know, their pets. Oh, this guy lost an arm. And they chalk-lined him out. All right. Another dead guy over here, too. Anything going on in this room? Doesn't look like it. Let me keep the EMF reader going. Hey, we got a winner chicken dinner inside this room. Let's go ahead and take a look around. Nothing. Oh, so it's back down this way. There we go. That's that noise that I like to hear. Little obnoxious, but hey, we found apparently an old statuette. I don't know if we can actually take a look at this stuff and figure out what it is. I don't know if we have a journal or anything else like that we can take a look at. I would love to actually take a look at these things. Ah, so we have hunting grounds over here. All right, so let's see here. There they are. So we got white fur. The albino spider fur gets its characteristic color due to the abnormal levels of sulfur. Oh, so the fur came from the spider. Okay. And then we've got a miniature statuette of a king. It's kind of a weird thing to find in a... Well, maybe it's not. I don't know. Like, what sort of stuff would one expect to find in a murder house? I found out about that, dude. There's an entire industry that revolves around, like, post-murder cleanup. I had no idea. It's sort of a grim subject, but I got Googling one night after I sort of heard a friend talk about... I had a buddy who's in law enforcement who said that, like, there are guys that are specifically hired to clean up basically just, like, murder scenes and stuff and, like, make a house livable after something like that happens in it. And, like, I got onto a Googling spree. It's pretty grim stuff. Stuff you never think about. Stuff that happens kind of at the weirder sides of society. Anyways, we're done here, so we can leave. There's nothing else to find in the house. So we'll go ahead and jump in the car, we'll leave the job, and we will get our pay. There you go. We made $7 right there. Everyone, look upon me in despair, for I have been given $7 dues that I will spend potentially on something. I don't really know. Apparently we can go back in here and we can do it over again if you really want to, but since it's just like a little leg stretch, I probably wouldn't recommend it. Not enough reputation for the job. Okay, so our rep needs to go up a little bit. What's our reputation looking like right now? So it looks like we have 6 reputation at the moment. We can go talk to Zoe in the bar regarding the Hellsign, but honestly, I think the storyline in this case is kind of less interesting than just playing the game itself and showing you guys the more sandboxy aspects of gearing up your character, leveling up, getting things done. We got a couple of scout missions over here. We got one in the forest. We'll go ahead and take it. This one's going to be a little bit more dangerous, though. So missing campers in questionable circumstances have led to a dead end in official channels. A client has reached out for a more specialist approach. Possible inactive poltergeist on site. Collect signs and deduct the identity as part of the contract. Doesn't say we have to kill the poltergeist, but it does say that we should probably go through and figure out its identity so that we can report back to somebody that's a little more qualified. So we'll go ahead and do that. Okay, so at the inactive poltergeist site, we've got 5 clues here that need to be looked after. We've got very, very creepy vines. We've got a human rib cage over here. Okay, maybe not a human rib cage, but something's rib cage. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Oh, God. All right. Kind of scared me. All right, I probably should have dodged or something, but I was panicking about, you know, levitating flying rocks. There's tendril interference. Okay. So, like, let's say, can I get rid of the tendrils? Can't place the trap here. What I was gonna do is I was gonna dump a whole bunch of gasoline on them and then light them on fire because, you know, that's the kind of thing that I get up to when you don't supervise me. There's a dead guy over here. We can take a look at him. Yeah, let's figure out where this cryptid's at. We'll start it off right. So we've got albino spiders over here. And sure enough, there they are. Yeah, reload the gun, please. Oh, man. All right, one down, one down, one down. Where's the other one at? There he is. We got him. All right, the isometry is actually a lot better now, too. So, like, with the way the shooting used to work in this game, it was linked. And so when there was an enemy on screen, you actually had to click on them in order for your shot to go at them. And it made the game feel kind of weird. It made it feel odd. What they've done now is they've actually put full-on isometry in the game where your bullets have a trajectory and a direction that they go in. And if you fire behind them or, like, in front of them, you'll still end up hitting them. And honestly, it makes the game more action-y. But at the same time, I do think it makes the combat work better than it used to. All right, let's... Oh, we got something. Right here, right here, right here. There we go. We found it. What do we have? Oh, we've got irregular rocks. That's apparently evidence. All right, we found some rocks at the bottom of a pond, and I guess that's going to help us fight ghosts. I'm not super sure on the science of this situation, but I'm not going to question it, all right? So these tendrils are always going to be kind of in the way. Let's keep sweeping around. I don't know if we're going to need to look around with the ultraviolet light, too. There's another dead one over here. Hold on. Yeah, I was going to say, we got... Yeah, I probably could have dodged a better direction right there. Go ahead and reload, pal. Oh, I didn't get my reload done in time. I reload too slowly. Come on, get it done, man. Rack that slide. Let's go. That's down. He's down. Oof. Okay. So now we're all right. The way that they dance in and out of the blackness along the edge of the screen, dude, is just off-putting, to say the least. We're kind of bad on health right now. We got another sign right here. White fur, some more spiders. Yeah, we verified that already. We were already quite sure that there was large spiders around. Kind of a large area to canvas, in all honesty. Hopefully there's not too much more craziness. Oh, God, what the hell is that thing? Nope, don't like that. Oh, my God. Okay, I've been lit the hell up. Oh, I gotta use a stim? Alright, we'll use it. Yeah. That's a pretty big centipede. Jesus. I would think that thing would be capable of eating a human being. Apparently we have a new cryptid entry. So the new cryptid is a, let's see here, a Tasmanian megalopede. But we have to buy the entry in order to unlock him. Okay, well we can take this stuff right here. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Sorry, I was cleaning it, went off. It's not my fault. This seems like the kind of area... I mean, we have people impaled on sticks and people hanged from, like, pylons. I'm pretty sure if there's going to be a terrifying, spooky clue, it's going to be over here somewhere. Another statuette. Yeah, a little bit freaky over here. A little bit freaky and worrying. Alright, we got another winner over here in the southeast, and... Okay, maybe not a winner. Yeah, light that dude up. And then once he decides he wants to attack, I'm gonna get my reload on. I'm gonna try and circle back to where the sign was. I saw the sign. And there we go. Just finish him off, dude. Just pull out the little tiny... I don't know if that's a mini sig or what that's supposed to be, but that little tiny pocket pistol right there, a little Saturday night special. Pull that thing out and lay into him. Looks like we've got different ammunition for each of these guns. Alright, so I'm going back for my clue. Where was it? It's right here. Alright. A note. Marrow and bones I like to chew. I didn't see the rest of it. But definitely freaky imagery right there. Things that I would rather not deal with. And if there's going to be another clue, it's got to be over here somewhere. I do think that they punctuate the investigative aspects of the game pretty well. With just sort of the random combat that bursts from the ground as you're investigating new areas. Like, it doesn't feel like there's way too much combat, but neither at the same time does it feel like combat is like the focus of the game, you know? This little tiny filthy pond over here. Flipped over car, too. Why are we doing it? I have a question. Why are we doing this at night? Couldn't we do this during, like, daylight hours, maybe? It's just a thought. Like, why do we have to come out to the creepy woods in the middle of the night to do the EMF scannings? Oh, we got something over here. There we go. It's right here in the lake. Here we go. Or in the pond, I guess. Structural clue. Alright, so we've done that. Now we need to deduct. So all the money is for deduction. So let's take a look at our journal and figure out what the hell this thing is. We've got some red clues we can use right here. We needed this white clue to get the identity. And so decipher the structural. Battle, I guess. It says signs that a battle took place. So there's a Kelpie in the area. Okay. Fair enough. A creepy note that says bad things. I like that it reduces the whole thing down to like, listen, this is the rantings of a crazy person. Don't you worry about it. Just put it in your backpack, go back home, complete the job. Don't think about it too hard. You might be driven mad by the Eldritch forces. Oh, really? I deducted wrong. I thought it was a Kelpie. Okay, so I wonder how the deduction works then. Like, I figured that from, like, it said on the thing that signs that a battle took place, so I figured we'd use the deduction of battle to figure it out. Maybe I could swap it around, though. Either way, we have enough money to where I think we can, or we have enough objects now to where I think we can go and we can sell some stuff. Let's trade. Yeah. So I've got some worthless stuff, some spider fur. I've got a $4 statuette right there, a $15 note, so that's not terrible. 17 bucks for a rock. Actually, we kind of cleaned up pretty good right there. 127 bucks for like 10 minutes of work. I'd take that. Let me get the Megalopede. Yeah, I'll take the Megalopede entry. I'll take the Spectre entry, just so like we're aware of what those are. I'm going to guess that I probably did not level up my reputation like at all. Yeah, we got to do jobs, so, you know. We did that job poorly, I guess. And we'll go ahead and leave the bar real fast. What I would like to do is I'd like to see if they've got like a better EMF reader that doesn't have as much resistance. So over here we've got the easy carry, we've got a shotgun mic, so we got a parabolic mic over here. Picks up an area with odd ambient sounds. Whispers indicate the presence of a sign, and ghastly screams will denote the exact location of the sign. This will also work through walls. A carving knife. So this will allow me to carve cryptids, megalopedes, parasites, spiders, and carve up their parts. I can sell them or use them as crafting ingredients. Not a bad idea. The Dead Man's Map, a peculiar map which uses corpses and bones as navigational reference points. Use this map to find waypoints marked with an X and search the area. This will reveal the location of new waypoints and eventually a final sign. Okay. Well, I like the idea of more money coming in per job, so I'm going to take the cryptid knife. The shotgun mic is tempting. Oh, we can get a thermal scanner, too. Okay. So, like, we're going to have to tailor our tools for the job as the enemies that we're going after get more and more specific. However, I did want to save some money. Let's see here. I wanted to save some money so I could buy some ammo. So, like, I've got this little grease gun over here. What does it fire? Parabellum? Yeah, Parabellum. Okay, so we need 9-19. There it is. Yep, just throw a few more bullets in there. Back when I played this game the last time, the economy, like the bullets were so expensive that you could hardly afford them. I'm glad that they've walked that back and kind of smoothed that over a little bit. Well, we probably have time for another one. I mean, we got to learn our skills out here somehow. So let's do another scouting. Oh, we've got a sweeping in a house. Okay. Well, we'll go for this one right here. We've got an active poltergeist in the woods again, so why not? We can go on out here and see if we can get ourselves into a little bit of eldritch trouble. I've got my cat with me now, so I'm not scared anymore. All right. Another day, another dollar, chat. We got to do what we got to do out here. This job is not for everybody, but it is the job for us. Thus far, we don't have a whole lot going on. However, we do have dead guys. Lots and oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, it threw a rock at me. I had a feeling. I had a sneaking suspicion I was going to get a rock thrown at me. I've developed, you know, I'm not always the most agreeable guy. And I've developed a pretty solid sixth sense for when somebody's going to throw a bolide at me. All right? White fur right there, so we know where there's spiders around. We don't know where they're at, but we know that there's spiders around. Yeah, dude. Oh, okay, he got me with the AoE on that one. The tendrils got in the way. Apparently you can't dodge across the tendrils, so that was just me not knowing metagame knowledge. Actually, it looks like maybe he doesn't even need to hit you. There we go. Wipe him out real fast. I've still got a stim, so I think we'll be okay. Let me take that real fast. We'll inject it. Nothing like doing drugs in the middle of a paranormal investigation. What else could possibly go wrong? Lo and behold, right where he came out of the ground, there's a clue. What do we have here? More regular rocks. Nice. Well, those are worth a bunch of money, so I'm pretty happy about those. Like, those are worth like 17 bucks, so even if the job is a massive wash-up failure, I can end up getting paid. Where did I kill that guy at? Where's he dead at? I don't know if I equipped my knife. Hold on, let me see if I can get my... Oh, I do have my knife on. Okay. So where is the knife equipped at? Ah, there it is right there. All right, let's carve this big guy. A megalopede carapace. I've already carved it. Okay. I would like to see the body change before and after the carve. One thing that strikes me as well is that the guns really have kind of like bad audio. So if you take a listen to this, that's not much to go with right there. Like, that's not a great gun sound. Like, if you want your player to feel like they're really, really in tune with their firearms, we need something with a little bit more punch, a little bit more boom. And that's something that I think I brought up the last time that I covered the game as well, is that I'd really like to hear, like, an audio overhaul. They've done such a good job with, like, the EMF sounds and the investigative sounds and the sounds of the creatures that I'd love to hear. You know, I'm not asking for Tarkov-level ballistic audio, but it would be nice to hear, you know, something that's got a little bit just more, like, thump to it. Like when you're firing like the Mac 11 or whatever, like thump, 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 thump. You know, something's got some chop to it. The pistols give them a little bit of that. Ooh, we got something right here? What a weird little spot. A pendant. Oh, wow, we found actual jewelry around here. Okay. Quite a bit of blood on this side and a dead guy. I don't hear anything. But then again, there's always like these moments where I think I'm safe and then I get thumped. Yeah, what was that? Why did that just happen? Hold up. We're reloading out here. We got ourselves a praise the Lord and pass the ammunition type situation here. Oh. I do think you get iframes from your dodge now that oh my god, there's so many. There we go. I just need a gun to reload faster. The SMG takes a little while. There's another one down. Where's this last guy at? There he is. Got him. Alright, let's break out the knife. Can't find a valid enemy to carve. Oh, so these little guys might not be carvable. They might be too little. Okay. Fair enough. The downside is, in all that ducking and dodging and weaving and staying the hell out of the way, I've lost track of where I was scanning at. So... more Spiderians. Okay. Where you at, little buddy? I know you're coming. I know. I'm gonna take care of this the right way. Let Splatty show you how. Where you at? There we go. Another one bites the dust. I think we've already investigated over on this side, so I just gotta find where these last couple clues are at. Oh, we got one right here. There we go. I would have never found that if I hadn't just stumbled on it. A Ouija board. Yeah, that's never a bad thing. Absolutely. This is a totally normal place to find a Ouija board. For sure, dude. Hold on, hold on, hold on. I think we got something right here at the very corner of the map. There we go. Some ectoplasm. All right, fair enough. Fair enough. We need 2 reds. All right, we analyze that, and then we can find the identity here. Something threw something at me. So put the white fur in. Oh, we need another white one over here. Yeah, put that in right there. Decipher ectoplasm. Wouldn't want to get it on your skin. Antimatter. I wonder if there's a way. Let's look at ectoplasm real fast. So ectoplasm has, let's see here. We've got silica, we've got oxygen. Let's see, we've got... Actually, no, there it is, there it is, there it is. Dark matter. Okay, so we've got it right here. A banshee. Nice! We completed the deduction part. Maybe we'll actually get paid this time. That'd be pretty cool. Let me see if I can find my vehicle. I would like maybe like a little arrow, like maybe if you could hold down a key, like the middle mouse button or something, and it would tell you the way back to your car. That would also be good. The levels are not that big, so I usually find my way back just by like stumbling through or by like landmarks. But you know, it's one of those little quality of life things. There it is. There it is. All right, let's hop in the car. We'll leave the job, see if we got paid today. There we go. 65 bucks right there. That's what I'm talking about. Go get yourself... We haven't even sold any of the signs yet either. So I think we're going to end up with a decent amount of money. My name is Splattercat. This is Hellsign. I hope you guys enjoyed our little foray back on into it. I do like some of the quality of life changes that they've made. The game flows a lot better than it did a year and a half ago now that I don't have to investigate every single picture frame and every single piece of debris. So I am happy about that. Aside from that, though, my complaint still remains. I would love to hear better gun sounds. Make the combat sound chunky. Give it lots of thunks and like blood splashes as bullets are hitting things. You know, give that old Tech 9, that MP5, kind of just that taka 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 taka. You know, that like make it sound like you're actually using a weapon that's firing, you know, 100 rounds per minute. You know what I mean? More than that, 200, 300 rounds per minute. So anyways, this is Hellsign. Get the game down below. If you enjoyed this video, you can also check out my social links down there to go to my Twitter and my Discord and all that kind of stuff, my Twitch stream. I'll see y'all later. Take care, everybody, and that's all I got for you.